How's it going, Top Forest TV? My name is Jack and welcome to my preview for the Brentford game at the weekend at City Ground. So it's going to be a difficult one. Obviously, Brentford are a very, very good side. Got some cracking players, Mbuemo, Tony, Janssen, Rico, Henry. They've got some class players, and it's going to be a really difficult game. They're a team you expect to be up there come the end of the season, a team that you would expect to have ambitions of champions or automatic. I think it's, I don't know. You look at Brentford. We last season we didn't struggle against them, to be honest. They were a team of this level last season, and we weren't struggling against them. Okay, things were different, but I go into this game with a little bit more confidence than I do, a game against Barnsley, for example, because we know what Barnsley can do to Forest. But yeah, I think honestly, it's going to be very tricky in a game that I probably expect Forest not to win because of how things have been going of late. But I don't know. I feel a bit more confident after last night's performance. Knockout looked really good off the bench. Once we went 2-1 down, we looked to attack them. We looked to go for them. And I think there's one or two changes that we would probably make as a fan looking in. You'd bring Mighton into the starting 11. I think his sort of a bit more naivety and his youth and energy to run at the defenders when that's really something that we don't do enough of and that we struggle to do will really, really help. I think you look at someone, I don't know, right back, maybe play Derek. I don't think Christie's fantastic. Do you drop Samba? A lot of people saying that he's been poor this season, and yeah, he's been poor in the last couple of games, but I think overall, you look at games before probably the international break, and he was very good. He was really solid. Even in that run before Sabri got the sack, you look at that game against Huddersfield, made some fantastic saves in that one to really keep the score at only 1-0. So yeah, I think you got to look at the season as a whole. And I know he's on a little bit of a lull now, but who are you really going to replace him with? You got Shelvey. I don't know if he's in the 25-man squad, but you could look at bringing him in. But again, that's an unknown quantity. You don't really know what he possesses. You look at Jordan Smith. Again, he's not an accomplished goalkeeper. He's not someone that you look at and think, yeah, that's a safe pair of hands that I'll be happy with. He had some poor games against, look at Stoke end of the season. So it's a tricky situation. But I would stick with Samba personally. But I'll. That's just my opinion. If you look at the back four, I probably tend to go Derek if he's fit. I'd like to see Mbuemo given a go alongside Worrell, Ribeiro at left back. The two CDMs, I'll probably stick with who we had, Arthur and Cafu. I think they look pretty good together. I'd like to see Knockout in the middle, behind the striker, with on the left probably Amiobi or Lolly, and then on the right you look at Mighton up front, Lyle Taylor. I think that'll be a team that will give us a good chance to try and get something out of it. But obviously Brentford are a really good side. I don't quite see it happening. I think maybe 1-1. I could see us getting a 1-1 draw, if I'm being optimistic. But yeah, it's going to be really difficult. We're going to have to try and keep Tony quiet and Mbuemo quiet. There's another bloke that they bought, I can't remember his name, something like Godos, something along them lines. So yeah, it's going to be a tricky game, but I think if we play like we did against Norwich, we'll have more of a chance of getting something out of it than we did against Bournemouth, for example. So yeah, 1-1 I think the score will be. Goal scorer Andy Knockout again for me. So yeah, if you did enjoy, smash the like button, subscribe to Top Forest TV, and TFTV Extra. Come on, you Reds.